Yeah, for your love, for your love. You know what my very first mentor told me? What's that, Bart? He said, we all want the same things. We want to love and be loved. And that mentor, yep, that was Mr. Rogers. Been a little busy, like a little busy beaver. Nice beaver. I got into a little action yesterday, July. I'm sure I told you about Friday's trade. Yeah, I told you about that. Sold 31 BITO contracts at $26, collected $557. Yesterday, got involved with some more Bitcoin-esque action, right? We got the BTBT, we got the CLSK, you know what those are, back in the CleanSpark. Yeah, oh my gosh. Got a tear in my eye watching the TLT chart right now. We'll talk about that in about two shakes. What else? And I'll talk to you why I got involved here. Could be as I'm watching Bit Digital go back downtown. Thought I had a great trade there. Get to the point. Okay, the point is this. UCO, 2 times bull on USO. Tell you why I got involved here. Bought 1,000 shares at 30.63 currently. Hey, I'm actually up on that one. CleanSpark, these were both put actions, so I got involved in both too early. Wow. So I sold 10 contracts at $17.50 for just a short term, and this was yesterday, Tuesday, for a short term Friday expiration, collected $460, and then it kept going down, so I'm like, hey, may as well just double down. Hold on, I got to send a verification code to GoDaddy to my sweet lady bride. As CleanSpark continued to go down, I'm like, I'm doubling down on that son of a gun. So we sold the 17 strike, 10 contracts, same expiration this Friday, collected $440. So we did buy 1,000 shares of UCO at $30.63, and then 10 put contracts at $30.50. That expires next Friday, collected $750 there. So how much did we stuff into the skinny jeans? Where are you? There you are. $1,650. That'll go real nice for our little trip to Michigan, leaving on Saturday. I forgot to ask what the address was of that Airbnb. I wanted to show you some pictures. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Right on the lake. Oh, hey, TLT, making me feel good after just a plummet job. Let's get to that right now. But yeah, right on Lake Michigan. We did the same very similar location trip 2 years ago and just had a blast. Probably one of the simplest vacations where we just rent a house. We do this, in Arizona, Marco Island, out west, various locations where you just chill out, have a good time, play board games, walk the beach, go hiking, play pickleball, all the good stuff. So we got back into Bit Digital again today, bought 1,000 shares at $3.89, and it got up to over $4.10 today, but it's already back down to $3.99. If it plummets further below $3.89, I'll add another 1,000 shares. TMF, that's a 3 times bull on TLT. That's why I had a little tear running down my cheek when I started the video, because it was literally right after I bought the 1,000 shares at 48.76. TLT continued, I should say, really began to plummet. In fact, let's go to the TMF just to see how bad this is. Okay, and there it is. So there's my purchase, 1,000 shares at 48.76, and it is currently trading at a flat $48. So I'm down $746 today. But don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I think we're right on this trade. But I don't know. So let's just take a look at the broader market real quick. Because what do we have? We have, make sure that's updated. Let's see, we got S&P 500 is down 104 points, or almost 2%, 1.87%. Dow down 0.9%, and then NASI getting hammered, down 3.1%, and Uncle Russ down 0.5%. Crude oil up 0.78%. Gold is flat. Silver is down 0.5%. And our new friend, Bitcoin, up 0.46% at 66,347. So what do we got first? Well, let's go to the Bitcoin. We created this about a week ago, maybe a week and a day ago, I believe. And I said I was going to clear out some of this junk, but I left it in there and I just added the fib targets on the Fibonacci. So just to show you that what I'm looking for here, I believe like how I'm interpreting this chart is that at the top right here, this top, that was the top of wave 3. And then I think we take a corrective ABC to 4. So here's our A down here, B topped here, and now we've technically hit enough fib retracement to call that a C, but I don't think that's the case. I think we got a little meander going on, and we should probably come down to between the 618, which would be 63,723, and the 50, which would be 62,341. I'm going to say it's going to be right around this number. So what that would do is give you just a traditional A equals C. So our A here, B here, C here at around the 6180 retrace, 63,723. So I'm going to leave the old Fibonacci up there. We'll check it again as the week progresses and as the chart progresses. Next up, gold. There's gold in them darn hills. I know it's had a big ride down. You see that right there. Whoop, whoo. And when I put up you can't read it here, but if you remember what it says, I'll read it to you again. This was from last week. Need to hold 24.15. We obviously did not. Bang, bang, bang. All the way down here to 2384-ish, but I should have known better because that should have been exactly where it retraced, minimum. And it did, which would have been the 50%. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know where I started or ended the Fibonacci pattern. I obviously put it on my own chart wrong because that should have been the number. Hello. So what do we have now? Well, we still don't have confirmation that the next move is up. So what we really, really need is, I would imagine, we need to come all the way up. Let's see. What do we need to do in the near term? I know what we need to do in the short term. We still need to find support no lower than this 2365. That'd be the 6180 retrace. So I think the pressure is definitely still favoring downward facing dog on gold. What do we need to confirm that we've put a local low in? I think we got to bust through this 2437 and we tried to make a run at it, bust through 2437 to give us higher probability that a local low, which would be down here, has been put in. But right now the pressure is certainly down, and it's showing. It is showing downtown to Chinatown. And if we get to this 50% retrace and we dip below it, then we got to look for should have heavy support here at 2365. We shall keep an eye on that. Come on, TLT, look alive. Up next is USO. So here is why I made the UCO trades yesterday, a purchase and a put trade. And I wanted to come on with a video because I put this together, and then what did I do? I was playing with Stella, and next thing I know, the day got away from me. And Lady and I found ourselves out to dinner again. How does that keep happening? So I said 76.23 local bottom. That's currently how I'm reading this, local bottom. So the only thing we can do is you either confirm or invalidate. So the confirmation would be through 78.80. From there, then we're going up above 81. It doesn't mean it's going to go straight up above 81, but that is the probability then as far as the bullish side of things. So we need to just watch this to see what's our confirmation. Is it confirmation that we're going north because we eclipsed 78.80, Or do we say, nope, invalidation when we blow out this 7623? Obviously, I'm still in the camp that we're going to blow through 7880. It could meander a while for days, a week, 2 weeks, because that's what USO has been doing for such a long time to make a confirmation. But those are the two lines in the sand that I have drawn. Could they be wrong? You darn Skippy. They could be wrong. Oh, I hear one of the sissies just got home from work. And then this is from early last week, middle Wednesday or Thursday of last week, TLT. Maybe it was Friday. I don't know. And this is why I traded my own chart, and I've got currently blown up, which is this was last week, and we were wherever. We were here. Was that Friday? Go back to the 19th. Where are you? Okay, so on Friday, which we would have been up here, I said we need to hold 91.85. And then on Monday, when it started blowing down the chimney, and we didn't come close to the 91.85, and then we went back up and then back down again and still didn't blow out 91.85. Then today we were coming down, we found some support right through there. And I'm like, this is it. This is our time. This will be 3 times a charm. And I made that purchase on the TMF, which is a 3 times bull on the TLT, thinking our next move is to take out 94.59, but not so fast, big boy. We currently are in trouble here. Now, does that mean we are invalidated? No. So we'll keep an eye on this. If we keep continuing to go down lower and we close under 91.85, then yes, we've invalidated and we'll have to rethink all of this action. But I still have faith. You got to have faith. You got to have faith. What else do we have up here? Silver. Oh, hi-ho, silver. What do you think? So this was early last week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I haven't touched this chart since, but I plan on taking us back into up to date here just to show you what went on. So this was last week, and we said need to hold 30. Below that opens probability to even lower, between 29 and 28.50. To confirm we're going north, we need to take out the 31.80, which then should propel us directly to 32.50. What happened since then? Let's get us going here sideways. Move it. Come on. Catch it. There it is. There it is. So you see we did blow through the 30. Come on. Cooperate. There's a little cooperation. There's a little. I don't know what goes on here. It's probably because you have 32 tabs open. Could very well be. What are we looking at now? I don't know. I can't get a good look of it. Now watch, it'll probably fly off the screen. Oh, silver, is it making a comeback? No, it's gone back down since then. Come on, get us up to date. This is where a good editing would come in play, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just take a look. Are we getting close enough? No, not yet. Keep it going. Hang in there. Let's just, let's talk about baseball, my Cubbies. I think the Packers probably go to the Super Bowl this year. Who's your favorite team? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll tell you exactly where your football team will finish this year, because I am a football savant. Okay, now we're up to date. And you see we just got to meander. So in silver and gold, both the metals love to meander before they break out. So what do we have here? We broke down under 30, and then we said, if so, and we said this early last week, if we break under 30, then we're going down to between 29 and 28.50. So we got into our 29s, and we got as low as what? 28.63. Come all the way back up to 29.45, and now we're still just kind of meandering around that $29 mark. And so I don't have any fear as far as downside fear unless we break under 28. And I'll put that in here, and like a fear with an alarm under 28. Otherwise, I think we're still just meandering. Under 28, we got invalidation. Above 30, Then we got to see us take out the 3180, and then we'll rocket up to 3250 plus. So everything's still very bullish in silver, very bullish. So that is what we're talking about. Let's go to the big screen just to see how much gas I'm taking today. It was actually up earlier today. Whoa, are we still hanging on? What time you got there? Nope, it's got to catch up. Give it a second. Is it going up or is it going down? Downtown to Chinatown. So there we are. We are currently down $4,300. Not horrible. Here's our 4 option positions, 3 of the 4 expiring on Friday. Taking gas on those clean sparks, doing great on the BITO, and just, above break even on the UCO, but that's not until next Friday. So that's where we're at. 2.112. Let's just keep checking things out. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.